I guess it's
Hello, my name is Janice James, and I'm going to be one of your readers today. And I have with me,
Peyton, and I'm in Miss Flowers' class in 4th grade.
and Peyton is also my granddaughter. I'm very happy to be a reader today. In fact, I used to be a teacher myself. And one of the favorite things that I always did as a teacher was read books to my students. And in order to become a teacher, I had to go to college for several years. My school, my college that I went to was the University of Missouri. And that's why Peyton and I are wearing Mizzou shirts today. So, enough about us. Let's get started. Today we are reading, as you know, Judy Moody Goes to College. The chapter that I will be reading is going to be
Catitude.
Catitude. As soon as Judy got home from college, she asked Kate and Richard if she could have a pink mini fridge for her room. They said, N-O. Judy called Chloe for Sirius on Katie's not candy cell phone. They actually think a fridge belongs in the kitchen, she told Chloe. Old school. The very next day, Judy took a long look around her room. It was wearing sad face. Time for a change. She would give her room a makeover, really college it up. First, Judy piled tons of pillows on the floor. And next, she drew zebra stripes all over her bedspread with a marker. Then Judy hung her paintings on the walls and even on the ceiling using Band-Aids for tape. She saved a place of honor over her bunk bed for Portrait of a Band-Aid Not Soup Can Without Shadows, Deluxe Edition. Rad. All she needed now was a fuzzy, shaggy, hairy rug like Chloe's. But how to make a boring old, unfuzzy rug look like a beastie animal with jungle vibes? She tried dust bunnies from under her bunk bed. She tried lint. She even tried getting Mouse to roll around on her rug to make it nice and cat hairy. Judy stood back to admire her new fuzzy animal rug. It did not look like a tiger. It did not have jungle vibes. It looked like a giant hairball. And to make matters worse, Kate made Judy vacuum it for no allowance. Judy sat on her bottom bunk to think. Mouse was chasing a ball of yarn, a ball of orange yarn, a ball of fuzzy, hairy yarn. Mouse, give me that, said Judy, chasing her around the room on hands and knees, knocking over stacks of pillows and books and a trash can. What's going on? Stink asked. What are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing? Said Judy. Chasing the cat, said Stink. But why are you chasing the cat? To get the yarn, said Judy. But why do you want the yarn? Asked Stink. To cut it into a million little pieces. But why are you going to cut it into a million pieces? Stink asked. To make a fuzzy orange rug. What do you think? I'm giving my room a hairy rug makeover. Mom, Stink yelled. Judy's chasing the cat to get the yarn, to cut it into a million pieces, to make a fuzzy rug, to give her room a hairy rug makeover. What an NCP. After the hairy rug makeover experiment, Judy went looking for a peaceful mood. "Peace out," she called to anybody who was listening. "I'm going out back in the tent." The Toad Pea Club tent was like the Attitude tent, without the attitude. Judy climbed inside, where it was secret and quiet, like the peace tents at college. She got down on her hands and knees. Mouse stood still on all fours, watching. Judy arched her back. Mouse arched her back. Judy breathed in and out. Mouse breathed in and out. Judy gazed at her navel. She tried to fill herself up with peace. "What in the world?" said Stink, barging into the tent. "Stink, you're wrecking my peace." "I'm wrecking your what?" "It's yoga," said Judy. "Mouse and I are doing the cat pose." "Mouse looks like a cat," said Stink, "but you just look like someone staring at her belly button upside down." "Try it," said Judy. "I learned it at college." "I can stare at my belly button sitting up," said Stink, "without going to college. Besides, staring at your belly button is about as much fun as watching paint dry." "They do that at college too," said Judy. "Boring," said Stink. "Hey, what's up?" asked Rocky and Frank, barging into the tent with their big boy feet. "Oh yeah," said Stink. "I came to tell you that Rocky and Frank were coming over." "Is this an upside-down meeting of the Toad Pea Club?" "It's yogurt," said Stink. "She learned it at college." "Yoga," said Judy, "not yogurt. It's like an exercise, not a snack food." Clearly, Stink had never read the Why for Yoga encyclopedia. "Show us," said Frank. Judy showed them how to arch like a cat. She showed them how to bend in half like a chair, reach to the sky like a warrior, and stand on one leg like a tree. "Now close your eyes, but don't think." "I can't not think," said Frank. "I keep thinking how whacked it is to stand on one leg and pretend to be a tree and try not to think." "I feel like a flamingo," said Stink, "or a dorky stork." "No talking," said Judy. She squeezed her eyes tighter. Crash! When Judy opened her eyes, the boys were a jumble of arms and legs on the ground, and they were laughing their pants off. "Octopus pose," said Stink, his legs sticking up in the air. "For your 411, there's no such thing as an octopus pose." Judy closed her eyes again and tried to hear quiet, but all she could hear was more thrashing and crashing. She opened her eyes again. Rocky had his neck stretched up to the ceiling. Frank had bendy knees and arms out like a monster. And Stink was all in a twisty ball. "Giraffe pose," said Rocky. "Superhero pose," said Frank. "Human pretzel pose," said Stink, cracking up. "P.U.," said Rocky, waving his hand in front of his face. "You should call that passing gas pose." The boys went cuckoo. "Oh, brother," said Judy. Boys were just plain no good at peaceful yoga. And that's the end of chapter 8. Thank you for joining us in reading.